Well, recently, the International Poultry Expo celebrated its 65th year in Atlanta. And although it's seen drastic changes over the years, some of the forums have remained constant. Our Damon Jones attended one such forum that focused on a controversial bill addressing space requirements for hens.
There is plenty of uncertainty surrounding egg producers entering 2013 as a new egg bill is making its way around Congress. And while it would call for a number of changes, those changes would be phased in over the next 15 to 18 years, making it an easier transition for the farmers. It would also create a national uniform standard that could benefit the industry in the future.
If we don't get some kind of national agreement on these standards, then we're going to have other problems, because some states will have different rules than other states, and it's going to make it you won't have a national market. It'll be very difficult for producers in all states, really.
The proposed egg bill would require farmers to essentially double the space allotted to the hens, which means less production per house. While that would result in a slight jump in egg prices at the supermarket, analysts don't think it will have a major impact on the demand.
Well, I think it's a bright future. I think the consumers value eggs. I mean, they're an important part of the diet. They're a very convenient part of the diet.
Because of that need for consumers, the egg industry is still one many young farmers might be looking to get into. However, early warns that you will need one thing above all else to get the business started off right.
It's a capital-intensive business, so I think as a young farmer, you need to have access to the funding, because more and more these facilities are not 20,000 hens in a little hen house. They're, houses that have 100 or 200 or 300,000 layers in them to be economically competitive. So it's not your grandfather's egg business.
And it wasn't all about eggs at the expo, as a number of industry leaders in poultry production also spoke on topics that will be affecting producers in the upcoming year. And one of the major issues was disease prevention.
Specifically, necrotic enteritis, and that can be remedied by very excellent management, very excellent quality control programs in your feed, and very excellent management on the farm.
Another problem for the farmers has been the price of feed, which has jumped dramatically because of the record high commodity prices. However, despite the higher input costs, it's better in the long run to feed your chickens high quality grains.
For instance, you don't want to have mycotoxin contamination in any of the ingredients. If you would have mycotoxin, it's going to put more stress on the bird's intestinal system, and he will not be as healthy. If you don't watch the fat quality, you have to use a very high quality fat and check it every day, you'll have more problems. So it's in general that the higher the quality ingredients coming into the bird, the better the bird's health will be, the better the performance will be.
As for other advice to farmers who are looking to improve their operation,
one, if you're attempting to convert to antibiotic-free production, is go very slowly. Don't put as many birds in the house until you learn what all the problems are, how to recognize the problems, and how to manage the birds.
Reporting from Atlanta, I'm Damon Jones for the Georgia Farm Monitor.